can you hear me now? Ah, there we go. I had it muted. All right. This will be fun. Bear with me. Now you can hear me, right? Yay. Okay. Yay. Awesome. All right. So I have no idea what I'm doing with all of this. So yeah, bear with me. And if y'all have streamed before, I will be asking questions. Okay. So what I was saying, the goal of my channel is going to be really to do a lot of front end development, specifically on things like Vue and Astro and some Next.js and building different components that are animated with CSS. So it'll be a lot of fun. But because I'm brand new to Twitch and I am still learning the ropes, I'm going to focus today on probably playing around in Figma for the most of it and doing things for the my Twitch channel itself. So, I basically I have been building things out in Figma and that are going to be going on my page. And I've already done on my channel the about and the rules. So I created some text buttons, but I want to do different screens. But the other thing I want to make today is I have a couple of links. I have a um, discount code for a cool brand I want to make a button for, and then I also want to make a button for my buy me a coffee link, and then put those on my page. So that is what I'm gonna focus. I have a lot of negative space on the bottom. Yeah, and what's up with this keyboard? Oh no, that's there. Okay. I wonder how I fix that. Let's see. I might have to play around with it like later because I don't know. If I look at this, you know what it's from? It's because of my widescreen. If I like do this and this, nope, that doesn't fix it. So, but I can zoom in on stuff. So I don't know. I will come back and circle around to that. I'm not stressing over that today, right now on live chat. Totally do that. Setting. I don't. You should totally do that, Iris stuff. I thought I did have that set up. Okay, hold on. All right, so let's see. If I go to Twitch and then I go to my channel, it's under settings, right? Under, let's see, stuff the window for the, I don't know, Jason. I don't know what you're saying. Software and game hosted by. Yeah, where do I set that at, Maddie? Thanks for the feedback. I thought I had that set up in my channel already, but I guess I don't. It'll be in your stream manager. I see. Okay. Oh, see, I see, but I don't know, guys. Okay, so I will set that as a to-do. So I'm going to say to-do, set a category, which is annoying because I really did think I did that. Right. And what times? Oh, interesting. So you have to do it on a per stream basis? This is the right place? Okay. Oh, right here. Okay. Edit stream info. Um, category. I see. Oh, and so then you can have like a just chatting for whatever. Okay, interesting. All right, there we go. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I know it for the for the next time then. Thank you. Okay. So I'm gonna just like start by going back to my buttons and screens. Okay, if you guys stream and you have like scenes or screens that you recommend, like I know that there should be a starting soon, there should be a be right back, but if you have any other ideas of things I should build out, not necessarily now, but just for my list, please let me know. Hi, Linda. Thanks for coming. Okay, so Linda, I'm working on stuff for my stream today, and I was telling everybody that normally I'll focus my channel on doing a lot of like component building with CSS and different front end frameworks. But for today, since I'm new and I still like have no idea what I'm doing, I'm just gonna work on the stuff for my Twitch channel. So I'll be in Figma for most of today. Ending rating scene is very useful. Yeah, I've been in one raid. I don't still know how that works yet, other than like I was like a watcher for somebody who raided another channel, and so I was part of the raid, but I don't understand other than you're going to watch another channel. I don't really understand that. I also don't know how to do like shout outs or anything. Do I have to do that from uh, on Pretty simple. When you're ready to end your screen, click the button in the stream manager or just type raid username in chat. Okay, cool. Awesome. Ah, okay, so let's try this. All right, let's see. Shout out. And then I guess I do at. Let's see if that works. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. Yay. All right. Okay. All right, now I'm just going to go back to my channel because we're looking at that channel. Turn this off and pause it for me. Am I still live here? Yes, I am. There's like a lot of delay, it looks like, too. How much delay should I be having here? Hi, Mary. Thanks for joining. It was really easy, Linda. I spent so much time like going down the rabbit hole of trying to like add customizations to Twitch that you're not supposed to be able to, and like I went through like all the API like documentation for both Twitch and OBS, and I should have spent that time, you know, actually working on the basic stuff like everybody was telling me to do, but I didn't, and here we are now. But there's so much to learn, and it's like honestly a lot of fun because there's so much creativity that you get to do whenever you're making all this stuff. So it's really easy to go down that rabbit hole. Okay, so I am gonna just work on, let's see, what color? I wish I could just, there we go. I want a button here, so I will do a, let's do a pretty golden. I don't like that golden, it's ugly. Oh, you're not, okay. Maybe it's just like because I'm streaming and watching. Maybe there is a delay for me, but you don't see it. I'm not sure. Oh, thanks, Maddie. I'll bookmark your little link here so that I'll have it for later. Also, this is like my first time using Linda. We were on a chat the other day with Chris, and he showed us Excalidraw. So this is my first time ever touching it. I was planning on like making this really nice to-do list before I started, um, but I didn't. Yeah, that's a ton of fun. That's what everybody says, but I don't know. Isn't it basically like Figma on the internet? Oh, hi Leah. Thanks for joining. Okay, so Leah, this is my first time doing this, so bear with me. If you have any tips and tricks, please let me know. Um, I'm just going to be working on buttons and things for today for my Twitch channel because I didn't do that beforehand or I didn't finish it beforehand. And since this is my first stream, I don't really want to dive into code quite yet because I'm feeling very overwhelmed as it is. So I was trying to pick a button color. I don't think I like that. I think I'm going to go with a pink because I like pink for now. I can always change it later. And then I'm going to round the corners. Um, let's see, what color should the button be? So one of the things I always get stuck on is colors, and I can spend for like I could spend hours trying to figure out what color scheme or what color I want for one specific thing. See, I thought so too, Mary. I thought it was lagging for me too, but my internet here is kind of not the best. Um, but I decided to just get started anyways because I have like wanted to stream for years now. Um, and I finally got brave enough talking to people who actually do stream regularly, and they keep telling me to just do it and then make improvements later. So here I am just doing it. Oh, I love colors, Linda. I actually got my colors for my buttons by scrolling through colors. That's a great tool. I know that I saw the free packs. I went through some of them, Leah, but I want to make my own. And I didn't really like the choices that I saw online. But I do just like I'm one of those people I want to make my own stuff. So that is why. Picking colors is your favorite, Linda. Yeah. Okay, question since have some regular streamers here. Am I supposed to read out all of the chats that you guys make? Because I see other people doing it, but I feel like it's kind of a lot because other people can read it. And I know sometimes it's good to like, like out like spotlight the tweets and like put or the comments and put them up on the screen. I have not figured out how to do that yet, but I will. Okay, I don't have to. Yeah, okay, exactly. All right. Okay. And then I can have times where I am chatting with you guys only and not really focusing like right now, and then other times where I am focused and just talking to myself and letting y'all chat. Okay. The people that I've watched so far have been very, very active in chat, but maybe that was just like because of the streams that I joined. Okay. All right. So I am going to do, let me go back here. I don't want, I guess because those, I think I can still use the same font here. That's fine. And then it's gonna end up being 320px here. Do I want a 320px? No, I want it to be like 280, I think. The main thing is just responding to messages. Okay, so Leah, when you're talking about that, you mean like I should be chatting here in the chat box too, if I'm focused at like I just basically need to take time every once in a while to, yeah, okay. All right. We're gonna do not that big. That's too big. Okay. And then we're gonna do a text. Where's my little text box? Actually, the stroke here for now. And no stroke. And we will make that two. Okay, I'm gonna hide this here because I feel weird watching it there. And we're gonna make this 48. Hmm. So one of the things I was gonna have, so I was going to have a like tips category and then a promo category, but I wanted the buttons under those titles. And I saw, and this is part of the reason I got lost on integrate on like how to do integrations yesterday. It's because I saw a panel and I found this tool. I'll show it if I can find it. Let's see. If I go to my creator dashboard and I think it was extensions. Uh, let's see, extensions. So I found this tool here, clickable buttons, and like you can create buttons with it, but it was not easy to work with. And I understand that that I'm probably going to have to, integrate with either a URL or a local URL depending on what I want for the buttons. But just the tool itself was just like not easy to work with. So but I would love to have buttons under different sections as I want them. So if you guys know like a good way to do that, or if you can tell me if there's any way to hack the panels so that I can like style it better. I don't like the way like that. See how close these are together? It drives me crazy. And then when people have a lot of panels and you're on smaller screens, it like looks really weird. And so I wanted to be able to like do my own CSS there. But I haven't been able to find a good answer on if that's possible or not. Okay. Don't try. Jacob says, don't try to be or initiate all the other with all the other Twitch people. It will make it's what makes you set. Oh, imitate. Don't imitate, not initiate. Oh yeah, for sure. I don't plan on doing that. But I do want to like make my Twitch page my own, right? Like, and I want to do it the way I want to do it. I haven't seen people have buttons like mine yet, so I hope I'm doing okay there. Um, the setting. I gotcha. Okay, thanks, Maddie. You like my office space? Thank you. I'm in a rental house because my real house is not livable right now. So this isn't even my office. Um, it's a bedroom. You just can't see the rest of it. I was able to angle my camera so that it hides most of my room and the messy part of my desk that you can't see. So now, for my button, actually, I think I want to make this like a blue. See, can y'all see the blue yet? Or am I like, that's just what I mean. I feel like if I'm looking at my own Twitch and my stream that outside of OBS, like if I'm looking on it from the website, there's like a 30-second lag, it feels like. Do you see blue? Okay, cool. Okay. All right. Okay, but I don't like that blue. I want like this blue, but a little different. Okay, so we'll take that and do this. I should probably save these colors too in a that's a good idea. How much do you guys work with Figma? Has anybody here or is anybody here pretty good at it? How did I get that font? I'll find it for you. Okay, perfect. Thanks, Maddie. So it's called Unica One, and it's on Google Fonts, which I also spend way, way too much time on. So I have gone through these fonts quite a lot. So it's this one here, and so I don't like the way that the T's look when lowercase. Here, I'll show you how it looks. I changed some of the letters out because I like how it looks overall, but that's the T lowercase right here. It's like a backwards J. So I always just do a capital T for it instead. But overall, I think it's a really cute font. I just don't like that T. It drives me crazy. Yeah, they changed it up. I like the old interface as well. Yeah, Mary, I'm not very good at prototyping and animations either. And like because I do development, it's just so much easier to create, a component and do do the animations there. Um I have gotten pretty good at I say that. I've gotten decent at like how to organize different components and things. Um but even then, if it like I have one project that's really big and I like want to like start from scratch on how I did all the components and laid them out, and because some of them have a lot of options, and so I like ended up doing like if I create a component here, I'll show. So for some of them I have I have a lot of variants. There we go. That's the word I was looking for, which is fine. But like, there's so many different ways you can lay things out. And sometimes it's good to have variants, but other times it's good to just have like another standalone component. And so it's one of those things that I'm not like bad at. I understand it, but I'm still working on like trying to find that right balance of when to break things out into their own components versus when to keep things as variants and then make them and use them that way. Oh, hi, White Panther. Thanks for joining in. Have fun, Linda. This isn't going to be a super long stream today. I don't think. I'm just trying to get my feet wet and um, learn, figure things out and ask questions. Even though I'd be really interested in hearing what you guys hear, what you do for work. Like, are you a developer? Are you, and if you are, what is your stack that you're working on or you usually work on? All right, so I'm gonna take that away for now. And now I'm just gonna take that. The other thing you can't do on Twitch is you can't have like hover effects on the buttons. I really want to figure out a way to hack that at some point because that makes me mad. As somebody who really likes animations, and now I know that some sites can get a little too crazy with animations, but I really enjoy like even if I'm not doing crazy animations, figuring out like ways to do subtle things that just kind of like microtransaction animations, and it just like makes things pop still, even though there's not a huge amount of movement. Um, but like you can't do that on your Twitch page. All right, so let's go here. I'm gonna say buy me a coffee. Um, and then we're also gonna do um, so screens coffee. I think that I'll do starting soon. The other thing, so I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do next. Bear with me. Other than I want to add a button. Oh, that's not the button hover I wanted. Shadow. Oh, that's too much shadow. All right, there we go. That's fine. We've got starting soon. I'll probably be right back. What I want to do is make these I want to link my images to my code. So I'm going to go here. Maybe I am going to just kind of do some coding too. Where did my, okay, so what I want to do is let me think about this for a second. Okay, let me create a new page and we'll do starting soon. Let's just start with that one because I've already got Astro. All right, and I'm working with Astro for this. And so I'm actually gonna do this. And then let's go over here. I believe I'm already roast. One, two, one. So let's do a dual. Working. Wire. There it is. Okay, perfect. Do I have a layout? That doesn't really matter. I'll build the layout out here in a minute. Okay. Oh, fun. White Panther, you work in developer relations. You usually just say you make websites. That's fun. What do you work with to make websites? Oh, thanks. Not Mika. You are Mika. Sorry. Not Michaela, but Mika. um, I appreciate it. All right. So I'm going to work on trying to figure out how to make the starting soon, not an image from Figma, which is how I have, let me rephrase. I exported the Figma image, the Figma screen into a PNG, and then I uploaded that into OBS as my screen. But I know you can use either local or external URLs as your screens, and that's really what I want to do because you can have animations with them and I want to be able to make them move around and not be just static and still. And then eventually I want to do integrations with it where the viewers can also maybe do things into the background and things like that. I think that would be fun. Awesome. That's cool, White Panther. Yes, I have built lots of stupid stuff too. I have and then projects that I say I'm gonna finish and then I never do. Like I had this really cool project that I made, and I really should just go back and um, update it and just put it out there. But I made a tailwind color picker that allowed you to mix colors to generate new colors based on the actual tailwind palette. So like uh, I had a friend of mine talk about how he really wanted to use one of the tailwind green colors, but he didn't want to use 300 and didn't want to use 400. He wanted there to be like a green right in between them. And so I built an app that does that. And then I reiterated it like 3 different times based on because I did different ways you could do color picking. Like I had one time it was a drop down, another time it was a grid, and then I just like got so far and I never ended up publishing it. And I should have. I probably should still, if I can find the code for it. It was a lot of fun to work on. I really, really like working with colors. Like if I I was telling somebody yesterday that like if I could have a job where all I did was CSS animations and like building fun little components and icons and things like that, then that would be my dream. Like I love the logic of other code of coding in general. And I love having to figure out how to like make the data work the way that you need it. But I really, really enjoy the artistic side of it where you can do really funky things with the CSS and like trying to figure out how to get it working in a way that's, different than other people have done before. And that's just a lot of fun to me. That's your dream too? Yeah, maybe we could like we if you start or do you stream White Panther? We can be streaming buddies and make it happen, support each other. Yeah, see, and Mary, I don't necessarily even enjoy the design part of it. Like I do enjoy the design. I think it's when I so my main client right now, I'm doing design work for a student information system. So I redesigned the entire like system itself from the ground up with new processes based on what the client needs and what best fit them. And it's a lot of fun, right? But when I'm just sitting in front of Figma for 8 hours and like working just in Figma, I feel like I go crazy. I can't really put in as many hours. Like I could not be like a designer who worked in Figma full time. There's just no way. I have to have I need a little bit of logic, but I think that's why I like CSS so much too. Linda, who did an amazing talk? Who did I miss? What did I miss? The concept behind starting projects and not finishing them, even though they're interesting ones, and we know that is so fascinating to you. Yeah, me too, Mary. I think it's because, like, um, you know, especially when you are first starting out and you're more junior and you're still like really learning the different concepts, right? And you build a cool project, but then you go back like a few months later after you know a lot more. And then you go back again a few months later after that and you know even more. And then you look at how like bad the code is, at least in your opinion, because you would definitely do it way different now and make it way better. I think that's kind of part of the reason that people do that. At least I know it is for me. And then also, when I'm um working and I have like uh, a lot of client work, then those projects go to the wayside, right? Because I need to make money. And so the projects, even though the point of making a lot of projects too for me would be eventually to have one that maybe lands and makes money. But regardless, I haven't like I focus mostly on doing the client work first. So my fun projects get pushed to the side and forgotten about for months at a time. Oh, okay, okay. Um, but who did the talk, Linda? Oh, White Panther did the talk. The icons are so small. Is there a way in Twitch to like make the icons bigger? Like, Linda, I think you're using a Windows icon, right? Because I just learned that hack yesterday because I don't like the icons or the emojis in the street in the Twitch chat. I can never find one that fits what I want. I just like the laughing smiley face with tears coming out, and they don't have that here. It drives me crazy. Okay, I'm going to circle back here. We're here to do. All right, and then I am going to do this style, like the. And let me check on, let's see, we've got, so I'm going to see if this works. The one thing I don't like about Figma is the gradients. They do not translate well all the time to code. I don't know if you've noticed that, Mary, but you have to like go, it doesn't usually look the same. We're going to see if we have luck with it this time though. All right, if I look at this, hold on, where did that go? If I go here, I just want to, oh, you know what? I'd probably go designer mode, developer mode. There is dev mode. Oh, really? Since when has dev mode been paid? I was able to use that recently. That's annoying too. Okay. Alrighty then. Um, prototype. No, sorry. RGBN. What is this? I bet I'll just do this one. Let's do it for a second. Move this over. And which RGBA is this one? And what is this lane gradient? That would be really nice if I could just see. Can I see that somewhere? Where's the copy style on here? Can I copy this background style? Um, copy paste as. Let's see what happens if I do this real quick. So let's see. Oh, okay, maybe. Let's see. There we go. That's what I need. All right, let's see if this works. Oh, there we go. An error occurred. What error occurred? What did I do wrong? Oh, yeah, maybe because I forgot to do a selector. That would help, huh? All right. Actually, let's just do PG for now. There we go. Let's see what happens. All right, perfect. Oh, that's nice. Okay, cool. Oh, hi, Nick. Thanks for joining. Okay, hold on, catching up. Oh, I don't know how you use other emojis on a Mac, Mika. They told me the trick for Windows yesterday, and it's just the little Windows key and then period. Let me tell you, I have learned like so much. Okay, and then, oh, hey, Purple Sus, thanks for joining. Nice to see you. Okay, and then I'm gonna like shout out. I don't know what I'm doing here yet, so just I'm just chatting and trying to figure things out at the same time. And I'm gonna shout out Nick because he actually spent time with me the other day. He took time out of his day to show me different things and how to set up OBS and just different tips and tricks. And he's the one who told me that like the backgrounds can be websites, which got me so excited. So thank you so much for helping me that day. I appreciate it. I'm doing good, Florin. I'm just trying. Yeah. This is my very first time, so it's been interesting. I'm learning a lot. I have learned, like, I feel like an encyclopedia's worth of knowledge, like the past few days. And I, I got too involved in like trying to learn and go down rabbit holes that I was not like completely ready for my chat today. But that's okay. All right, so I am going to now do, this will just be semantically correct. Everything's saying, actually, right. Now we're gonna do past equals. I want to say it is font logo. Let's see if this works. That does not work. Why is my tailwind not working here? I do have it configured. All right. Um, I have font header. Do I have my variable set in index.css? Let's see. Index. And I'm probably going to wrap things up in about 20 minutes today, but I will definitely do this more often. And I'll probably get to a point where I'm like Nate codes and I just like have it on and I talk to myself while I'm coding. That's funny. Everybody's running around. I'll do the same with you if you're still I'll watch some other streams when I'm done with this one, Linda, if you're still doing that. Do I have my fonts imported here? Where is Unicorn here? Yeah, I've got it here. Tailwind, why are you being weird? Let's see. My kids are home from school early? Huh. Okay. Or maybe that's just. Okay, I have three kids. Two of them are in school. One of them is four, and he's not in school yet. And I thought I heard my daughters, but I think that I am getting voices mixed up. Okay, so anyways, I'm gonna go back here. If I can't do it that way, we'll just do, where's my variable? What variable is that? I think it's font logo still. Where's my variable? Um, let's see what happens. Where am I? I don't know if anybody else does this, but like I end up like getting um I end up having like my browser window, I end up having too many VS Code window tabs open. And then I like get lost and I have to like it takes me a minute to figure out where I was. All right, so we're gonna do .com window. I'm going to import my this is probably gonna bark at me. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, the at here too. Let's see if it barks. Yeah, okay. Because I don't have my pass set up yet, probably. All right, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna font logo. I'm gonna do font family. Um, why is this not working? Okay, if I just do, oh, I wonder if I go to index. Oh, it's because I don't have a layout yet, y'all. Okay, that's why. Um, I think that's why. If I did this will work. Oh wait, and also maybe because I have an extra dash. Let's see if that's why. We'll see. Refresh. No, okay. There it goes. Okay, so then let's go ahead and make a layout component here. Well, yeah, not extra. Anybody here work with Astro a lot? Oh, hi, Pink Emma. Thank you for joining. Oh, hi, Ellie. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you. It's my Valentine's Day present. So basically, Ellie and Emma, I'm just working on making screens for my Twitch channel because you can do them as a website. So I don't know if you heard that already. I don't know exactly when you joined. And I'm just trying to get used to doing this live and like ask questions. All right, so now we'll take this, and then we'll say okay, starting soon. Now we're gonna go in here and import. Um, Leah, I don't know if you're still here, and but if you guys, those of you who um, hey Borlas, thanks for joining. Oh, hi Alex, how are you doing? Oh my gosh. Well, this is my first time and I have no idea what I'm doing. So it's okay. You should just do it. That's what everybody told me to do. Like, also, like, I don't have a good, well, Mika said she liked my desk, which is really sweet of her, but like, I'm not in my permanent house. I actually, like, we're at a rental. So, like, I have a setup that's on, like a fold out table and a rolling table put together. And then, like, I don't have my cute background or anything, but I just at least wanted to get started. That way, whenever I do move back into my house, I'll be set then, and I'll have lots of practice. So when I get to that point, I'll know what I'm doing, and I can have a cute background and everything too. Hi Emma, thanks for joining. I think, yeah, Ellie, I ended up going with OBS because Streamlabs is it does have a paid option, but it's based on OBS, and I've worked with OBS before, because I actually did try to stream a couple of years ago, and so while I don't know much about OBS, I like it was more familiar to me based on me trying last time. I heard that Streamlabs is good, but for now, like I'm just going with the free version of OBS. Well, OBS is free, and so I just went with that. That's why. Oh, thanks, Leah. I appreciate it. You can't see the rest of the bedroom. All right, so I am importing Leia from. I'm not gonna fix this, but I will. Yeah. Astro has. Does anybody? Oh, so I was gonna ask because Leah, you're here, and I know some of you, other people here are also like you stream a lot. So my question is, like today I'm just kind of winging it, and I knew I was gonna talk about OBS and setting things up, or work on setting my channel up, but do you normally have like a schedule, like one day you're going to talk about this topic, the next day you're going to talk about this topic, and then you like advertise those topics, or do you kind of just like wing it every single time, and just work on whatever you're wanting to? And I know that you could also do both of those, but I probably will at some point just kind of have a stream on, and just when I'm and start talking to myself and whatnot, and work on something random. But I also feel like I should have some structure. So how do you structure what you're going to stream about, if you do? Why is that not working now? Why? Fucked up because I forgot from. I swear my IQ has gone down like 20 points because I am live right now. Why is that not formatting? What? Do I not have prettier set up here? I don't have prettier set up here. Oh my gosh. All right, so I'm gonna add prettier. Um, so you guys can see what I'm doing. There it is. Okay. Um, prettier. Oh, I think I need let's see, it's like tailwind. Let's see. I feel like yeah, I'll use I think this is just prettier. That's fine. Okay. Um, you know what? Actually, let me just do this. Let me make this easy. Let me open up another project that has this already. I'll open up my actual project, or my website project. And I think I made a template for this at one point too that I just never ended up using. All right, so I'm gonna do this. And then let's see what I have in my package. So we're going to do prettier. What is it? Prettier config standard. See. Okay. I'm going to catch up on the chat while we're waiting for this. Um, oh, thanks, Ellie. That's so sweet. She said I was cute. I think you're cute too, and I'm very glad that you're not a cartoon. So I like got to meet Ellie at that conference in Texas, and I'm assuming most of the people here know what that conference is, but just in case you don't, it was a conference where for developers in Texas, near Austin, Texas, and so I met Ellie there, and we hung out, and she was so sweet. But she had a avatar as her Twitter handle for the longest time. I think you changed it just recently, and I love it. But when she came up to me and introduced herself, I had no idea who she was, because I had only connected with her on Twitter and I hadn't connected with her on LinkedIn. And so, so I was like, oh my gosh, I was so surprised. And but I was like, how do you know who I am? Because I didn't know, I was not expecting her. Like talking and coding while keeping up with the chat. I know, if there was nobody here, I would do just fine talking to myself in the computer. I'm sure that that will happen at some point. You're such a disorganized person, Leah. Me too. It's okay. But you have like a ton of people that follow you on Twitch, so you obviously are doing something right. I checked your channel. You have like 5,000 followers. That's crazy. That's awesome. It's gonna randomly go live. Yeah, Linda, just do it. Oh, hey Ryan, thanks for joining. Oh, hi Sarah, nice to see you. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I'm bad at speaking too. I did a podcast interview yesterday and I actually reached out to the person because I want a redo for it because it was awful. My speaking was so bad, but I'm very good at speaking to myself. So, that I'm not really worried about. And that's part of the reason I'm like, I can stream because if people are just going to watch me talk to my code, then that's fine too. What did I do wrong here? I could not resolve, blah, 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 blah. Um, I did something wrong. All right, let's try this again. We're just going to do npm. Do I have pretty end? Oh, that's not going to work. Prettier. Prettier plugin Tailwind. That is spelled right. Okay, and then we're just going to do these two. Astra. Okay, let's see. Why is this not working? Oh, maybe because I'm supposed to do Tailwind CSS. That would make sense. Yeah. All right. There we go. We're just going to copy and paste this time. There we go. That's why it wasn't working. I swear, most of my like mistakes when I'm coding are stupid typos and like using a colon instead of a semicolon or or a comma instead of a semicolon or spelling class like with the L and A swapped and then not being able to find it for hours. Uh, and this one here. Ooh, co-working streams. Yeah, Ryan, streaming has been super fun. I have been like jumping into Ryan streams because he's been really consistent and I wanted to he's really good and I've been learning a lot from him. Um but even just like I've also been trying to, since I'm now streaming, trying to like hop into other people's streams in general, right? Because you're not only to learn, but to support, since if I'm going to be doing it, I should be supporting others as well. And, um, it's just been fun, even just being a viewer and being in the chat and like interacting with everybody. Like I understand now why people start streaming. It's, and like I don't know. I don't know. I still feel a little awkward like right now, like because my husband's home and my 4-year-old's home and my daughters are home and like I feel kind of weird like knowing that they can hear me talk to you guys. Like if I was by myself, I'd be totally fine. But but just like I see why people really enjoy it and get into it. It's been a lot of fun. Co-working streams are a thing. I know. Isn't that like, is that where you just like pair program together? And can you do that on Twitch? Can you have like two people at once on this? I don't even know. I thought I saw something about it, but I wasn't sure. Okay, now I'm trying to figure out what other plugin was I gonna do. I was gonna do this one. So Ryan, I'm basically just working on trying to make, so before I started streaming, I created like in Figma, I created my little starting soon thing. I got that down in time. I was so proud of myself. I should have made that like 2 days ago. But no, I was too busy trying to make things more difficult on myself than I was supposed to. And that's like the story of my life. So anyways, so Nick, Nikki T Online, he showed me that you can use websites for your scene sources. And so right now I am working on making my PNG file. I'm converting Figma to code basically to so I can use it as a website. There we go. So that's what I'm working on. Yeah, that's awesome. For sure, Linda. Like, let's see, hold on, let me catch up. Oh, we've watched folks do Pomodoro sessions. Interesting. So like they don't talk during those. They like are just on Twitch for 20 minutes doing Pomodoro. That's great. Yeah, Leah, I agree. It's really great for networking. And like I feel like there's been so much support just in general, even like this is my first time streaming it and like for the past week that I've been like leading up to today, like I've been so supported and it's been really, really awesome. Yeah, Ryan, you like Nikki T, he was showing me some of the stuff he has. So he has like a llama and like depending on the scene and depending on different interactions, the llama will like change hats and animate. It's really cute. And then if you go to Nikki T's, yeah, and then if you go to Nikki T's Twitch, he's got this really cool animation where it gives you an option to either choose between his YouTube or his Twitch channel, and then like there's a llama in the middle, and it like spins depending on which way you go. It's really cute. Um, yeah, Ellie, it's kind of crazy, right? There's a ton of people. I didn't realize it either, and um, before this week, like I really didn't watch very many streams, and I think that kind of like I feel like that kind of sounds bad because it's not that like I didn't want to like support others in that way beforehand, but like when I'm working and things like that, it's really easy for me to get distracted. But then going through and like talking about how like other people handle that, um they said that just put it on in the background like if there's something that you're doing where and I think Nikki it was Nick it was you who told me this put it on in the background and then if you have like times where you can chat great and then otherwise like if you're really really busy of course you don't have to but if you're doing something that's not like um that doesn't need like 120% of focus just having that on in the background is a great way to just support and I didn't realize like how like many interesting things I would learn which is kind of silly but I'm not like a YouTube video watcher the only thing I like really watch on YouTube is like documentaries um so like I've just like this is I really am new to like just this type of like socializing and things. Yeah. Oh. Oh, thanks for sharing your scenes, Nick. That's awesome. Oh, that's cool, Ellie. I'm glad you're watching. I appreciate you for choosing me, choosing to watch me. All right. Okay, so I am going to figure out now why my formatting isn't working. So hold on, let me switch gears for a second. I've got this. I've got it installed. Now is it going to format for me? Let's see. I was doing starting. Please format. Now let's see. There we go. Yay, hallelujah. Okay. Got that. We've got layout. And then now that we have layouts, this should be able to go away. Where is that layout at? Let me just do this for a second. I don't even need these other things open. I don't know how I get so many tabs open and I don't even mean to open them all. Okay, see like that one I randomly clicked on and forgot to close it right away. Okay, so that should work now. Let's see. Oh, am I off? No, all right, there we go. All right, family. Font size. We're gonna go with. I went with. What size did I go on over here? I did not expect to be using Figma to convert code today on my first stream, so that's been interesting, but that's cool. 140 pixels. All right, there we go. Oh, see, Linda, see that ugly T right there? It drives me crazy. And we'll do stuff here. Um, can I use my apply here? Please work. Yes, there we go. Awesome. So I like to, a lot of people don't like doing this, or actually, I don't know what the stance is on this right now. But I know in the past, I have gotten slack for using add apply. So I usually work with Tailwind and SAS together when I'm doing coding because, and Tailwind says really like you shouldn't use other types of CSS frameworks, but it's never been a problem for me. And I like to be able to do nesting. And I know that there's CSS nesting, but like you can just do a bit more in SAS, and especially with the variables and mix-ins, I use those quite a lot. And so, but I also use Tailwind because it makes things so much faster once you know it. Like I literally can like write Tailwind like the back of my hand now, and so I can just easily style something with it. Um, but I don't like when it's all utility classes in your components, and so each div has a different, like has a set of like 5 to 10 to 15 depending on what it is, classes, and I can read that, but it's harder for me to read. I'd rather have a class name listed and then use an apply down here. And then if I when as my components grow and I have a lot of classes, I can still work with Tailwind, but I know where the Tailwind is because there's a label for the components that I'm styling, and it's easy for me to reference them. And then in addition, like you can mix SAS and Tailwind. So like really I could just do H screen here to make that more, I guess, organized. But like for backgrounds, yes, you can do linear gradients in Tailwind, but there's such a hassle to type everything out. I don't know why, for my mind, it might be longer to type it out this way, but for me, it's just easier for my brain to understand it. So for things like backgrounds and then animations, I use the SAS or SCSS, but then for the fast, quick, easy styling, I work with Apply instead, and it just makes my life a lot easier. So I'm just sharing that with you guys. I don't know how y'all feel about it, but I've definitely heard people say that they don't like working with the Apply rule, and I don't understand why. It makes things so much easier. Yeah, yeah. Well, I know it's one of those things where Ryan, I just like I like it and I'm gonna use it. Oh, no worries, Mika. You didn't miss anything. What you did was add your opinionated rules to the various layers in Tailwind. Yeah, I saw it. You basically like made I'd have to go back and look at how you did it. Your CSS style, your like base CSS styles were really good. They're way more structured than mine. I guess I'm lazy. I like to use the apply rule. It's so much easier. But I do like, so I do have like a set of like, I have my variables and things that I use, um some of these I actually pretty much transfer over to different projects. And then like here you see I have a ton of fonts here. Like this is just this isn't like right now a project that I'm going to be, posting for the world to see or anything. So I don't mind, like but for a real project I would go in and clean all of this up. But I have like a starting point of CSS files that I pretty much bring over to every project now. But maybe I should invest in making a better base layout since I do bring those over anyways. But I'm not going to worry about that right now. Okay, so I wanted to give this text an outline. I think I'm actually not going to give it an outline. We're going to actually use the before pseudo. Oh, but you know what? This text also does not have, I think I am thinking out loud or thinking in my head right now about how I want to do this. Do I want to just do a text outline, or do I want to use the before and or after pseudo elements? Because even though this font cannot be bold, I could do some really cool animations with it. So that's what we're going to do. Okay. So we're going to position relative. Um, how familiar is everybody here with CSS? Should I be explaining everything that I'm doing like in detail like it is? And if there isn't something or you know what, I'm just going to explain it out, and then if you don't understand something that I'm doing, feel free to ask a question so that I can answer it. Okay. All right. So I'm going to be, so like I said, I'm going to be using starting soon. This is my our font for the screen, right? But I want to be able to, I think I'm going to, I don't know what animation I want to do yet, but it'll be something where one of the I'm gonna have another like starting soon text, and it'll move or it'll be animated somehow. We'll figure that out in a bit. But in order to do that, I want to have the default starting soon here, but I'm going to make a copy of it. And there's lots of different ways. Like you can work, I could just do another element here, you know, and do another, like a span or something and copy the styles. But the easier way and more efficient way is to just use pseudo elements. So we're going to do at before. And if you're using before pseudo elements and you haven't, this is like the most important thing. So I'm gonna just first, before I actually add content to it, I'll just kind of show you how it looks with an outline. But it's really important. Your before element or an after element will not show up if you do not have content here. So even if there is no content, you just have to put the two little quotes so that it'll show up. So the way that we do this is we're going to make font logo, the base element right here is going to be relative. You have to have a relative element. And I mean, I guess you could use, you don't, we're using this. This is going to be the relative element because we want the before pseudo element to be relative to our to our logo. So I am going to use my apply rule again. So I'm going to make it absolute inset 0, which centers it automatically, which I love. And then we'll do width full, H full. And we'll do a border too, just to, so that you can, so we can see what it looks like. All right, so that should show up perfect. Oh, I did a BG pink 400. I meant to be border. That's okay. Okay, so we're gonna do a, we're gonna also just do text pink 400 for now. And we're gonna go ahead and put our starting soon font. I think we can do font size inherit. I believe this will work. Inherit, we're gonna inherit the font size, and we're gonna font family. Inherit that too. Hopefully it works. All right, so now, we put our content here. There we go. Okay, and the reason that it is not working right now is because of this, I believe. Let's see if that fixes it. It should. Yeah, there we go. So I've passed content here this way. And let me just chat real quick. No, thank you. No, thank you, person. How do I block somebody? All right. Can you make the base? Oh, I'm sorry, Mary. Yeah, let me make it bigger for you. I think it is, I forget how to do this. Oh, sheesh. What is it control plus plus? Okay, do you guys remember how to increase the zoom in VS Code? Because there is a way to do it, and I've done it before, but I'm not remembering now. Maybe it's control shift. Oh, no, that didn't do anything. That did not do what I wanted. Um, I can click on there. Okay. Hi, I am JLMX. Okay, we're going to fuck. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I was making sure that double double checking and reading the message again and make sure that I didn't block like too fast. I didn't. Okay. Control plus plus. Thank you. There we go. All right, Mary, is that better for you? Let me know. I can keep going. Okay. So, where was I? I was doing this. All right. So, um, let's take this out again because I accidentally control Y'd it back in. So I passed the content by uh putting in my text. The same text is here. You can now I'm sure you can use I want to say I can do data text equals starting soon. We're going to see if this works because, yeah, you can pass attribute values or you can pass the content values via attributes. But Astro is a little tricky and I always forget how it does it. So we'll see if this works or not. And the attribute is going to be data text. We'll see. We shall see. No, okay, it didn't work. Next time I'm doing like this in a different framework, if I'm doing it with Vue, I'll show you there. But, I'm not right now. So, all right, so we're gonna go back here. And we want I want this. I think we can do Z0 for this one. Will that hide it? No, okay. No, that's gonna be. But I think I can do Z of X minus 1. That should fix it. Well, we shall see. There we go. All right. So let's make an animation. Any suggestions on what we should make the animation do? Awesome. Glad you can see it, Mary. I think I need ideas for animations. Do we want it to I'm trying to think of different animations that I could do. Okay, we could do uh let me think about how I did this before. I think it was like do I want to look gradient moving through the words? I was thinking about that. The squiggly line under starting soon. I was thinking about the gradient moving through the words. I guess we can do that for now, sure. So in that case, let me think. I think that the way we would do that is we would do, and I have, we will do, all right, if we're going to do it that way, before should then be not even, da, 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 da. We're going to do a background, I think, hold on, I've got to remember how to do this. I'll do that again. Because if that's the case, we don't need this to be starting soon. We'll just need this to be empty. Oh, because I put Z index minus 1, so that's not sure. What did I do? Why are you doing that now? Nicely. This would be um, actually, hold on. If I'm gonna do it that way, why is it? I always forget about the Z index. There's a weird rule with Z index and like when you use pseudo elements. Okay, but if we're gonna do a background moving through the text, then um, let's do it this way. We're just gonna use before and after for now. No, why is my Z index not working? Oh, hi, Jasmine. Thanks for joining. Nice to see you. I am just working on stuff for my Twitch channel. So I'll show you real quick and anybody else. I created just a basic screen in Figma and I exported it as a PNG and used that for like my starting soon screen. But you can actually use websites and URLs for your screens, which means you can do animations with them, which is what I want. So that is what I'm working on is making this into a starting soon, making it into a website URL that I can use. And I'm trying to remember I'm trying to figure out why my Z index isn't working, which I know that there's a reason, but I'm on camera and so I'm like not as smart as I normally am. I'm just kidding. I'm actually, but it is a little bit more nerve-wracking here doing this in front of people. Okay. Hot side inherit. Let me think about what I want to do here. I think we're gonna do. Z index is -1. If I do this, we end up -2. Z index -1. See, that should still start up. I don't understand. Why am I not working? It's at 0 H full with full. Is that so fast? Oh, no, no. Okay, perfect. Fixed it. There we go. And you said moving gradient through text. So what we want is we want to make this a linear gradient too. I think we'll do like some, let's do like, let me go to this real quick and take a look. What colors I've got down here. We'll do like linear gradient blue to purple, I think. So let's check that one. There. And that one right here. Do I want another color in there? I think for now that's probably good. Okay. So what we're gonna do now. So we're going to do color. And background text. Is that gonna work for me or it's not? That is not working because it is why. What do I normally do and why is that not? Maybe it will be two. Oh, I think it's because I have to be here. Maybe let's try that one. Background flip text. Clip text. Why is my background clip text not working? Let's see. Text. Yeah, background clip text, color transparent. Am I spelling transparent wrong? No. Hold on, I have to let my cat in. She's yelling at me. Yeah, so this should be, the content is starting soon. Font family, transparent, background clip text. And so that should be fine. Why is that not working? Maybe I need to do the background here. Let's see if it works on my particular one. Just not that I expect it to, but we'll see. I'll just do this for a second. That does it have to be a different background there? I apologize. Let's see something. I have gotten this to work multiple times before. This is not a new thing for me. I don't know why I'm having trouble right now. I know, Jasmine. It was supposed to be a smiley face. I like do not like the the emojis on Twitch. I can never find the one that like fits my emotion. Oh yeah, I got it working on the position for finally, Nick. But thank you for that. Um, if you're on, um, I actually somebody made one of me in a Slack community I am in. So there is one out there, but it's for a private community, Ellie, for as far as like the sticker emojis. But if you're on Windows, you can click the Windows key and then period, and you can bring up emojis from Windows. Oh, hi Nate. Thanks for joining. Uh, Oh, I can upload. Yes, and actually I have a to-do list here of things that I was hoping that I would get through before streaming today. And I like got through none of them except for I can cross off I know how to do shout outs now. So yay. And uploading emojis though is on that list. Oh, you have to upload it. You have to be affiliate. Okay, interesting. Nice. Okay. I know. And then Nate, I don't know. I still am trying to learn the lingo here. Like, I don't know what poggers is. I don't understand what you were talking about when you were like, you're in the founder club yesterday in Ryan's stream. Please explain because this is like a whole brand new language. Oh, thanks, Mary. You're so sweet. Ask Nate or ask Ryan. He just hit affiliate yesterday. Yeah, I don't like it's something to do with like watching the first stream or something. I don't know. Interesting. How many can there be? I don't know what Pog is. Like, okay, Pog to me is like the little circle, plastic circle things that I used to play with as a kid, and there was a game for it, but I never knew how to play the game. I just liked the little plastic circles and collected them. Did y'all remember those, or am I that old? Yeah. Oh, oh my gosh, Nate. Just, you know what? Can you just send me a dictionary of all of these terms so that I can reference them? 50 followers. Okay. I am going to figure out why my background clip isn't working real quick. Okay. Let's just comment out this because this should not matter. Maybe I might need to do it this way. I think I need to do this. We have that BG. That's the whole BG. The class equal tech BG. Let's do it this way. All right. And then I am going to now do. I'm about to get to the point where if I cannot figure this out, I will go open up my other project that has this in it. Y'all are watching me and I cannot remember things right now. Oh my gosh. See, Nate or Ryan, now you're oh, somebody got oh Ryan, you got held by Automod because you were bullying. Don't be mean. I allowed it though. I don't know what degen is either. Interesting. That's cool. All right. Now let's move this background here. See if it does that. And now, please work now for me. I am so mad. Okay. Why is it not working now? Not logo. I do that. What should, there we go. Oh my God. Okay. There we go. Yay. And me talking like this is actually how I talk to the computer, even if I'm by myself. So, I get excited. That is very true excitement. I am not doing it just because you guys are watching. All right. So we've got that. And then what we need to do though, we do want, I actually do want that because we want to move the background. And in order to move the background, it has to be bigger. So let me actually control Z that again real quick. All right. And then just do this again. So I'm backing up because um, oh my gosh. Somebody, let me find out, remember who it was. Suggested that, oh, I am JLMX suggested that we should do moving gradient background through the text. And so in order to do that, the background actually has to be like larger, right? So it, I did get the text back, it working here, but I actually need it out. I need the background to not be of the text itself. It has to be different so that the background can move. Oh, you know what? Actually, no, that's not true. I lied. If I do this, let me not background flip it for a second. And we do, I think this is it. Background size, size 200%. Let's see, that should be width, right? Oh, and then let's do this. Let's do a refills Fiji from background position. Uh, yeah, I think that's right. I'm gonna have to go with this probably. Position. Let's see what happens here. We do this real quick. Position refugee. I'm gonna do 2 seconds for now, which is probably too fast. There. Let's just see what happens here. Let me go look at my background. Background position real quick. Yeah, see left. I would do right. So I do think I might have to break it out into the other one. Okay, I would love that. If you were Sarah Founder. I still have to like get affiliate first though, I think. Hi Braden, thanks for joining. So many cool people here. I appreciate it, y'all. Okay. I'm trying to keep up with chat, but I'm also trying to actually code too. So sorry. Um, BG, that's not working because yeah, see. All right, where did my thing go? All right. Oh wait, there it goes. Yeah, that's working. Yay! All right, cool. So we wanted to do oh, I forget. You do animation if you go forward and backwards. I forget which one that is. Animation. I think it's might be animation fill mode. I think it is animation fill mode. That's both. That's not working. How do I make it you know what? Actually, we'll just do it this way from Actually, we'll do it this way. 0%. 50, 100, 50, 100, background, and okay. There we go. Awesome. Yay. See, that's working now. Okay, so now let's do like 4 seconds real quick. And then now let's background clip it. And is that working now? Let's see. It is working. Yay. Okay, I don't really love it. I think because it just like, I don't know. I don't love it. Yeah. So instead of doing a move background, 100%, do we want, I do. Hmm. I guess it's okay. It's just like so, it's one of, I kind of want like, I feel like it's not noticeable enough. Like maybe one of the colors needs to be darker. Uh, maybe like, what do y'all think? Okay, what colors? Should I make it like a, yeah, I'm thinking an outline too. But I kind of want the outline to be I actually want the outline to be the text. Like I want the outline to have the animation, I think. Or maybe they both have an animation. Um does this right. I don't remember if this one I don't think this font has a different it doesn't have this font only has one thing. Maybe an outline. Yeah. You know what? You know what? Hold on. Let me do something real quick. That's a good idea, Nick. Um, it's just text outline, isn't it? What are we black for a second? Is that right? Or outline text? What is the text outline? Mm, there's a way to do it. I Google everything, by the way, so even if like I've done it a bajillion times. Um, Oh, I could use a shadow for it, but I don't, hold on, let me just like WebKit stroke. Yeah, text stroke, I think is what it is. Maybe. I'm not sure. We'll see. Is that what it is? Oh, you know what? I can't do the outline because but that's okay. Hold on. All right. So I can't do the outline because there's a text clip, so it's not going to show because I've clipped the background to the text, so it's not going to show the background anyways. I don't think. Let me just make sure. Let me try. Let me take this out for a second, and just take this out for a second, and this out for a second. Let's so okay, and then let's try him. So we'll do. I think that's right. Or is the text outline? I don't remember now. There's a way to do it. Um, okay. I like that. To text is from Yep. All right, let's see. That's a text outline. Yeah, okay, here we go. WebKit text stroke. All right, what's the difference here? I see. It's just got the width. Okay, well, I'll just do this. Okay, let's do this. Right. And then let's do pink. All right, how that worked. Okay, cool. And then now let me see if what I think is true, if that is going to not work now that we're background. Oh, it actually does work. Yay. Okay, never mind. That was easier than I thought. Background clip text back. Let me do this. I want to do that there. I'm just rearranging. Um, okay, background clip text. We've got an animation. I think that the I wanted to do C7, 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 C7 is like my go-to. Actually, is that the right one? Oh, F7, I meant. That's like my go-to off-white color. Okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do 7px. Oh, no, we're not. Um, can I do an outline instead of a stroke though? I'd rather do. I don't want. I guess we could do the shadow and do it this way, text shadow. No, I don't like that. When you use the text shadow and you do a shadow um for the text, it usually makes them end up looking really wonky, but I guess we can live with that. Um hmm, I don't really what we could do. Oh, here's what we'll do. This is what we're gonna do. We are gonna do a background clip or a text clip right here. But let's move it. Let's I want to add background. I think if I did like WebKit text stroke, does that make it? Let me see, check something out real quick. Because I'm about to, I think I have a solution, but I just want to see. Um, if I do that though, let me take that off again. I don't think that it makes it, okay, so if I now do this, okay, and this. And we do like open out hierarchy, color, now. All right, when we do that, and then we do this here. There. See, like it doesn't make it fatter, I don't think. So now if I do z index -1 here, and z indexes. We have relative here. Yeah, position relative. Index 10. 10, yeah, that's on, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so I don't think what I want to do is going to work. So I guess I'll just have to go with like a 2px outline. I guess that's okay. All right. Back to up here. And we type and that. Oops, I forgot a semicolon. We want here. Yeah, I guess that'll be fine. And then we can just do a filter. Drop that. For there's that little thing. Oh, and then a semicolon. I always forget the semicolons every single time. There we go. Okay, that looks okay. I feel like I want to play around with it a little bit more, but that's okay. It's good enough for now. But I think I am gonna end the stream for now. So um, this was a really a fun first stream. Like I appreciate you guys coming in and watching me, and um, I will hopefully in the next like upcoming streams have a more schedule, a better schedule or better, I guess, plan for what I want to work on. But this has been fun. And I want to continue working on this, but I also kind of like want to focus a little bit without having to be online, and my kids are about to be home soon. So I'm going to end the chat, but I really appreciate, or end the stream, but I really appreciate everybody coming in. And I will, yeah, I'm gonna do, so what my plan right now is to do Thursdays at 2 p.m. every day or every week, but I think I'm actually gonna move that because James Quick does a Thursday at 2, and I've been watching his and I really enjoy his streams too. So I'm gonna, and like, I want to like, I don't want to like have a slot of like, at the same time as somebody I really enjoy watching or that I like, really want to support. So I'm gonna figure out a time, but it'll be weekly. I might bump it up to twice a week for like a scheduled chat. I'm 95% sure that's what's going to happen. I'll probably do like a Monday and Thursday or something. But then throughout, I do plan on also streaming. And when I get to the point, I will be comfortable enough to where I won't care that there's a camera and stuff. But right now, I'm feeling it's just making I've had so much fun, but I'm starting to get to the point where I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed. So I want to go ahead and stop everything, but I will definitely be streaming regularly, and I really appreciate it. This has been a lot of fun, and I can't wait to do it again. Thank you so much, guys. Now I have to figure out how to turn the stream